when I started wrestling, I was just a fan. I was not this guy who was like a lifelong, had dreamed about doing it my whole life, had grown up looking up to Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage, Bret Hart, whoever. I was not that guy. I was just a fan. You know, I was a guy who had shown up at my friend's house to watch it every Monday night. You know, I loved The Rock. I thought the NWO was cool. And, you know, I was obviously the target demographic, young men, 18 to whatever, 40, whatever, like that was me. I was that target demographic. So it was no surprise. We all loved it then. You know, the Attitude Era was like the hottest time and we all loved it. We were all pulled in and hooked by it. So like it's not even abnormal that I was hooked by it. I fell in love with wrestling through doing it. When I started, when I got in the ring, when I started to, you know, enjoy the physicality, when I started to learn about it and let it expand my creativity and wanted it to, you know, weave through my life, and it started me working out, and you know, I made friends who were closer than family through it. Like, that's when I really started to fall in love with wrestling, and I loved doing it so much that everything became about getting better at that, learning to do it, learning every little nuance, and trying to take that into myself and understand why things worked, why things didn't work, and, you know, wanting to get out and do it as much as possible, because that was when I felt alive. One of the things I remember so much about those early days was how much wrestling I watched. And, you know, I was studying it. The old stuff, I would go back and I would watch matches, and I would study everything that they did, why a match worked, why I liked it, why I didn't like it. I would watch the modern stuff, and I was watching it in like a competition mindset, like those are the guys I'm competing with. What are they doing? What do I do as good as them? What do they do better? And now I don't see that at all. You know, when I watch a match, I'm not studying it as much anymore. When I watch the modern stuff, I don't see them as competition. I see them as, I don't know. You know, it's not competition for me anymore, because I'm not trying to reach that level anymore. I know that the WWE would not be, and never would have been, a conducive environment for me to be successful in. I wouldn't work for AEW if they offered it. Easy to say when I know that's not going to be an offer, right? So now that level of the business is not what I'm striving for, it's not within my purview, it's not the goal anymore. And looking back and remembering that doing this is what made me love it, it starts to get me thinking. What's my legacy? What do I want to leave as part of the business? I've always hated that word, legacy. It just seems so important. I don't know. I'm not worried about what happens when I'm gone. Then it's somebody else's. When I'm done wrestling, it's somebody else's. My legacy, we never get to decide what our own legacy is, so I don't give any thought to that. But there is something to the idea of making my own place. Now that is an idea. While I'm still here, while it's still mine, what is my place? What do I want my place to be? And more importantly, how do I create that place?